Hello student, we will now start our chapter number 18. Chapter number 18, wastewater story. In this chapter, clean water is a basic necessity of our life. We use clean water every day for drinking, bathing, washing clothes, cooking food, washing utensils and flushing toilets, etc. When we use water for various purposes, we make the water dirty. The black brown water containing jhag, jhag and mixed with dirt and grease which comes from the sink of a kitchen, a waste washing machine, a bathroom shower and a bathtub and goes down the drain in our house is dirty water. This used water is called wastewater. Okay. So, the wastewater may also contain feces or human excreta. Okay, the wastewater. So, the used waste should not be wasted. Used water or wastewater could be reused after cleaning it. The cleaning of water is a process of removing pollutants, harmful substances from it. Okay, before it is reused or released into our environment such as river, lake, sea or ground. We will study the cleaning of wastewater in detail after a while. Okay. Yes, sewage. What is sewage? The waste water and feces, human excreta from homes and other buildings which is carried away in sewers is called sewage. Okay. Sewage including household wastewater from kitchen sink, washing machine, wash basin, bathroom, shower, bathtub and feces from the toilet. Okay. Sewage is the wastewater originated in the homes from kitchen, laundry, wash basin, bathrooms and toilets, floor wash, etc. In one word, it is all the wastewater that comes out of homes human use. Okay. Yeah, composition of sewage, solid like vegetable peeling, rice, plastic covers, etc. Oil and grease from kitchen, laundry, suspended solid from kitchen, chemicals from detergent, mild colors from laundry, food, pathogenic microbes from fecal matter, physical impurities, dissolved chemical impurities and micrological impurities, also composition of sewage. The organic impurities present in sewage, human feces, animal waste like animal dung, urea, urine, okay, oil, fruits and vegetable based pesticides and herbicides, okay. And inorganic impurities like present in sewage are nitrates, phosphates and metals. The nutrients present in sewage are nitrogen and phosphorus. The bacteria present in sewage include those bacteria which cause waterborne disease such as cholera and typhoid, and the other microbes present in sewage are protozoa which cause a waterborne disease are called dysentery. Okay. Sewage is a complex liquid mixture containing water, dissolved and suspended solid, organism and inorganism impurities, nutrients, saprophytic and disease causing bacteria and other microbes. Okay. In addition to the above components, sewage that reaches sewage treatment plants may also contain rubbish such as rags, wooden sticks, cans, plastic bag, polythene bag, napkins, sanitary towel, grit, small pieces of stone and sand, etc., which somehow get into a sewer. So the sewerage system in a house generally there are two sets of pipe. One set of pipe bring clean drinking water into the house and other set of pipes takes away wastewater produced in the house. So clean water supply pipes are narrow whereas the wastewater carrying pipes are much wide. The pipes which carry away wastewater from house and other buildings are buried under the ground. So, an underground pipe which carries away dirty drainage water and waste matter such as toilet is called a sewer. Is called a sewer. Okay, sewerage is an underground network of interconnected pipes called sewers that transports or carries the sewage from the place where it is produced, home and other building. So, the sewage treatment plant or wastewater treatment plant where it is processed. Sewage is harmful to people and the environment. The sewage released by house and other buildings containing a large number of harmful substances like disease causing microorganisms. This untreated sewage is discharged into a rivers, okay, rivers, lakes or ground. It will contaminate our freshwater sources like rivers, lakes and groundwater. Drinking of water contaminated with sewage will spread disease in people which can even lead to death. So, the discharge of untreated sewage into rivers and sea can also kill fish and other aquatic animals. Okay, so the processing of sewage to remove pollutants and make it harmful so that it may be disposed of safely in the rivers etc. It is called sewage treatment. Okay. So, basal sewage environment concerns also harmful to human health. Disease may be passed to swimmers or the people who eat contaminated shellfish. Harmful to water qualities. Excess nutrients cause algal blooms, bacterial and decomposed algae reduce dissolved oxygens. Okay. So, we can say that sewage is harmful to people and the environment. Sewage water treatment plant. Okay, a place where water treatment or sewage from house and other buildings is brought for processing is called a water treatment plant. Water treatment plant is written in short form as WWTP. The wastewater treatment plant is also called sewage treatment plant. Okay. Yes, that is a wastewater treatment plant or the sewage treatment plant. The flow chart of sewage treatment process complete explanations. Okay. In this, screening, grid and sand removal, first sedimentation tank, aeration tank, second sedimentation tank and the other important features are there. Yes, first one is screening. The wastewater entering the sewage treatment plant is first passed through the bar screen. This process is called screening. Okay, the bar screen remove the large rubbish object like rocks, stick, cans, etc. Okay, screening is a unit operation that separates large floating materials in and or on water found in different sizes from entering water treatment, wastewater treatment facilities and means the unit involved is called a screen. Clear? Second one is grid and sand removal tank. The wastewater passing through the bar screen made to flow slowly through a tank called grid and sand removal tank. Okay, as wastewater flows slowly, the removed from the tank from time to time. Clear? Yeah guys, this one is first sedimentation tank. The water waste seepage is then passed into a sedimentation tank and allowed to stand there for a while. Most of the solid organic matter, faces etc. settle down on the sloping bottom of the sedimentation tank in the form of sludge. Okay, thus the solid part of sewage is called sludge. Clear? In this way, the first sedimentation tank separate the solid organism sludge from the rest of wastewater. Clear? The wastewater treatment or sewage treatment gives us two useful products, biogas and sludge. This one is aeration tank. The mainly watery waste or clarified water from the first sedimentation tank is passed into a aeration tank. The tank in which air is put into water is called aeration. Okay, the watery waste already contain aerobic bacteria in it. So compressed air bubbled. Compressed air is bubbled through the watery waste in the aeration tank to provide oxygen to activate aerobic bacteria and make them grow rapidly in the water. Clear? Yeah guys, second sedimentation tank from the aeration tank, the treated watery waste goes into the second sedimentation tank and allowed to stand there. In this tank, the microorganisms used in aeration tank settle down at the bottom and tank, forming a fine sludge called a activated sludge. Okay, it is called activated sludge because active microorganisms such as aerobic bacteria and oxygen are present in it. Okay. The natural passes clean this water further. Please note that the water is a river cleaned naturally by the process that similar to those adopted in a wastewater treatment plant. Okay, so sometimes it may be used necessity to this disinfect the treated water with chemicals like chlorine or ozone oxide. This is because eucalyptus trees absorb all the surplus wastewater from the sewage pond rapidly and release pure water vapor into the atmosphere. Here guys, some good housekeeping practice. The waste such as solid waste, food remains, used tea leaves, sanitary towels, polythene bags, used cotton hair and soft toys etc. should not be thrown down the drain. Okay, waste cooking oils and fats should not be thrown in the kitchen sink to go down the drain. Okay, the chemical like paints, solvents, insecticides, medicines and motor oil etc. should not be thrown down the drain. Okay, because they may kill the microbes which help purify wastewater naturally. Please note that by minimizing the throwing of undesirable waste into the drainage system of our house, we can reduce the load of wastewater treatment plants. Okay, in this eliminated accident and fire hazard, maintains safe healthy work conditions, saves time, money, materials, space and effort, improves productivity and qualities, boost morals and reflect a well-run organization. Okay. Sanitation and disease. Okay, poor sanitation and contaminated drinking water is the cause of large number of diseases in our country. This happen as follow. The untreated human excreta is a health hazard. Okay, the untreated human excreta cause soil pollution and water pollution. Some of the waterborne diseases spread in this way are cholera, typhoid, polio, hepatitis and dysentery. So clean water is a basic need of human beings. Unfortunately, clean water that is fit for drinking is not available to all the people. It has been estimated that more than 1 billion people in the world do not get safe drinking water. International Decade for Action on Water for Life, all effort will be made during this decade to reduce by half the number of people who do not have access to safe drinking water. Yes, Assembly of United Nations on the World Water Day on 22nd March 2005 has declared the period 2005 to 2015 as the International Decade for Action on Water for Life. Yeah guys, alternative arrangement for sewage dispersal in order to improve sanitation and prevent waterborne disease, low cost on-site sewage dispersal systems are being encouraged for those people who do not have sewage facilities. The example of online sewage dispersal system for human waste are septic tank, composting tank and chemical toilets. This one is septic tank or septic tank toilet. Okay, septic tank are suitable for those places where there is no sewage system. Okay, the human waste or human excreta can also be used in a biogas plant for making biogas. Okay. Next one is composting pits or composting toilets. Okay, the composting toilets are used where the water supply is limited or not available at all. Okay, advantage to these toilets is that they supply us compost and hence help in conserving useful plant nutrients. A composting tank or toilets treat the sewage close to the place where it is generated. Chemical toilets. Chemical toilets means a chemical toilet uses a chemically treated reservoir located directly below the toilet seat. Okay, all the portable toilets are chemical toilets. They can shift it from one place to another. Chemical toilets are used at a construction sites and at large outdoor gatherings such as music festivals and marriage, etc. Vermi processing toilet. In the vermi processing toilet, the human excreta is treated by earthworm in a pit. Okay, the earthworm gradually eat up all the organic matter present in human excreta, decompose it and pass out from their body in a form of worm casting. Okay, also called vermi cakes. The vermi cakes are a kind of high quality manure which can be added to soil for growing plants. Okay. Yes, toilets in aeroplanes. How do planned toilets work? The aeroplane have a special type of toilets called vacuum toilet. So the human excreta or sewage in an aeroplane is disposed of through vacuum toilets. When we flush the toilet in an aeroplane, then a valve open in a pipeline which has vacuum inside it. The vacuum in the pipeline sucks the human excreta from the toilet seat with a great force, okay, and carries into a tank on board of airplane. From the above discussion, we conclude that it is possible to have safe dispersal of human excreta through low-cost on-site sewage dispersal systems such as septic tank, composting tank, vermi processing toilets, etc. Sanitation at public place. Okay, poor sanitation is crowded public places can result in the spread of disease. So all the waste material produced in public places must be disposed of properly. If all the waste produced at public places are not disposed of regularly and properly, even epidemic could break out. It is the responsibility of municipality of the area to maintain sanitation, hygienic condition at public places, but we can also contribute in this effort. We can contribute in maintaining sanitation at public places by observing some simple practice. Okay, we should not scatter rubbish such as paper, food, waste, pocket, empty plastic, water bottle, etc. We should not spit in public places after eating a banana. We should not throw banana peels on the outside or any other public places. We should never urinate on the roadside. Become an active citizen. The generation of waste is an essential part of a human activity, but we can limit the type of waste and quality of waste products. We can also help in proper dispersal of waste. One of the biggest issues around us are the open dirty water drains. The sight of open drains is disgusting. We often feel suffocated by the foul smell emitted by the stinking dirty water drains when we happen to pass near them. The situation varies in the rainy seasons when the dirty water drains starts overflowing. Okay, open dirty water drains are breeding place for flies, mosquitoes, and other disease-causing organisms. We can become an active citizen and approach the municipalities and insist that the open dirty water drains in our area be converted at the earliest. So, the covering of open drains will make the environment healthy. Okay. So, all of us have a role to play in keeping our environment clean and healthy.